guys, I hope you are keeping well, and I'm sorry it's been so long since I've done a vlog type video. I hope you enjoy today's vlog, and it's going to be a little bit, it's mainly a tutorial, but I also wanted to do a little bit of like an outfit of the day kind of thing, so it's like a mini sort of thing of that as well. In today's video I'm going to show you how to design a sticker or a sticker pack digitally using any art program. I'm going to be using Sketchbook Pro, but what I'm going to do is just show you how I go about designing it and the steps I take before I actually make it into a sticker pack. I do have a video on my channel which I will put up here, which is how I actually make stickers. So that's after I've got the design in the program or whatever, then that's how I end up making them physically into stickers, if you want to check that out. This is going to be part one in this little like mini series. So as part one is how to make a sticker or a sticker pack digitally, and then part two will be how to make a sticker or a sticker pack traditionally. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, it really helps and it means a lot to me. And let me know if there's any kind of tutorials or how-tos you want to see in the comments below. So with both the digital and traditional sticker making designing, you will need to have a computer and drawing software, and preferably a drawing tablet in both instances, because you'll need to edit the photo so that it can be printed out into a sticker. So to start off with my digital sticker designing, what I do is I take my canvas, and I generally use like a 1080 by 1080, and that's just because I use that for like my Instagram posts and stuff. So I've used that with this, but honestly you can use any type of canvas size. And I start off by doing my designs very roughly in a red pencil brush, and once I've filled up the page with all my designs that I want to use, I then move on to the line art, and I use the steady stroke, I think it's called, tool to help me to get the line art just how I want it. And then what I do after that is I will duplicate the line art layer. So I'll do each different design, the line art is on a separate layer, and so I'll duplicate it, and then on the underneath duplicated layer I will just fill in. I find that this makes it really quick and much easier to do, because you're not sort of spending all that time trying to colour in, you know, with your brush. Once I have filled in the duplicate layer underneath, I will then go in on another duplicate layer, and I will lock the layer so that I can't do my lines outside of the artwork, and that's when I will add in like the shading, which are just the darker lines. It's really frustrating that my that the Windows recorder thing that I use doesn't actually like show you the layers that I have going on the side. That would give you a better idea of how many layers I'm actually using. Obviously it depends on every different design, but I would think about 4 layers is for each design, 4 or 5 layers. So I have the first line art layer, then I duplicate that one, and I fill that in with colour, then I duplicate the colour one and lock it, and I fill it in with the shading around it, and then After that, I will use another layer on top, and that will be the highlights, or in this case it's sparkles. What I've done down the side there is I have added in like a colour palette. So I got this tip from Sonia Stegman, and she said that she used Adobe Colour Wheel, I think it's called. So I use that to come up with, not all the time because sometimes I don't really like the colours that it gives me, but I use that mainly to come up with some, colour palettes for my designs, my sticker packs and things. So yeah, so I made this into a really like nice pastel-y kind of palette, and I put the colours down the side in the beginning so that I can, easily colour pick it. This is actually one of the first few sticker packs that I made digitally, and I was really surprised, not really surprised, but it's so much quicker than doing it traditionally, which is quite sad sometimes, because when I look back to my Green Witch sticker pack, which I really love, and so do my customers by the seams of it, because it's my bestseller on my Etsy store. With that, I did that traditionally, but it took me so long, and I don't know if it took me so long because like in the beginning I was when you first start art, you're not very quick. It takes a while to get used to it, and so I think maybe that was possibly why it took a little while. But it's just a bit more of a lengthy process, because with digital you've got everything in one place, haven't you? You can edit the layers, you can take away the background, you can crop it, you can do all sorts of things, but with traditional you have to first start off doing your designs and everything on paper, and then you have to photograph it, and then you have to edit it on top of that. It's not just as simple as getting the colours right first time digitally. You have to edit it because your camera doesn't take photos of it. Like the colour is always off a little bit to me. Anyway, so this digital sticker pack was to go with my Cosmic Witch, which is one of the witches from my series that I'm doing lately. And yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit cuter and like pastel-y themed. So yeah, this is what I came up with. With this design here, I think I literally just made that off the top of my head because I didn't like the Triple Goddess one I designed before. Once you have finished watching this video and want to know how to turn these stickers into actual physical stickers, you can check out the video. That I mentioned in the beginning of this video. So with this last sticker here, I actually changed it a bit because I didn't like the colouring and stuff, and I added the shading because I completely forgot about that, and I think it looks so much better this way. So at the end, when everything is done and looking right, what I will generally do is I will take away the background, which is the white, and I'll hide that on Sketchbook Pro. If you hide the background layer, it gives you the transparent background. And then once you've got your transparent background, what I usually do is I will do like a border behind it, and I will then crop each singular design and edit it so that the rest of the designs aren't in the crop, and then I will save it as its own file. This way I can add it into my Cricut program, or I can simply just print it on its own. It just means that it is singular, and I don't have to worry about always printing them off, and they have to be printed off altogether. One thing I forgot to mention in the beginning of this was that most of the time I use 300 dpi. I used to use 600, but there's not really any difference to me. So use 300 dpi on your canvas settings and your pixel settings or whatever. And then this will help when you go to print it, because it won't lose its quality, it won't be bad quality, it will be really nice. I have to say, what I generally do is I save my files twice, so I have 2 of each sticker as different file types, and the first one I save is PNG, and that's because that's what the Cricut wants, and then the second one I save is TIFF, because if I wanted to print it off myself, I would rather it was a TIFF file, so that it's super high quality. It takes up a lot of room on my computer, but for some reason I just prefer TIFF files. Thank you so much for watching, it means a lot, and I hope it helped you guys out loads.